Hello and welcome back. Today is the day to experience Last of Us 2 Remastered. Um, I'm going to focus on the new game modes because I think at this point, anyone who knows anything about Last of Us or any interest in it has already beaten it. So, even though we got fancy new graphics and all that, I think the new return game mode seems like the interesting thing to get the hang of. So, yeah, I'll start a fresh run. See if I can make it all the way to the boss at the end. I'll try not to get too angry when I inevitably fail. Start a new run, no return. You will fight your series of random culminate in a boss fight. Death's permanent. Acquired weapons, item growth, get reset. New random mismatch. Okay, yeah, we got that. Ooh, customized rules. Easy difficulty, please. I'll just check it for a second if it can nerf it down just a tad. Oh! Now, I've not been great at this game. I have to say, I see can standard run. Yeah, I'll just don't make it complicated. I've not traditionally been good at this game. I'm good at that at like Uncharted when I just blast through and kill everybody, but I'm not great at this game. So I'm gonna try and keep it handy for myself. Right. Ellie starts off with a pistol and a Molotov. She starts with a pistol and a hammer. Traits. Heal on the melee kill. That's pretty nice trait. 50% more subtlety, Molotov recipe, 2 upgrade branches. I think I might stick with this one to heal on the melee, because that seems like a very convenient thing to have, especially if I can like get it down to one guy left and then just beat the crap out of him. So we're gonna go with Abby, even though she's the bad one. Spoiler alert, sorry. Can't be sharing any love for Abby, but she's the bad guy. But that's a handy trait.
Ready.
Look at this. Christmas HQ. Abby's chilling in a nice old part of town. I suppose they got the... Yeah, okay, so if you've never played this game at all before, there are probably going to be some spoilers, so I would probably suggest not watching. Because, yeah, there's going to be story spoilers, both through what's going on in the game here and probably things that I'm going to say. So, you've been warned. Right, so from what I know of this, you start off, whatever, you pick the first level, and then you can branch out through the tree, and then ends with a boss, which in this case is going to be a bloater. So this was my kind of complaint about the game mode to begin with, that even though like Last of Us combat's fun and all that, but it's generally slow paced and stealthy. And I feel like a roguelike game mode suits more high intensity action, which is why it would suit a game like Uncharted better, where you could have like big helicopters and giant boats and explosions, and you know, you could get a bit adventurous with what you provide. Whereas if helicopters start showing up here, I think it might have ruined the immersion a little bit. Man, I've just got some beast in arms. Can only admire them. Alright. So... I was about to say, am I going to be fighting against... Oh, damn! How'd they know where I was? Ah! Hammer time! Oh, she dropped 4 bullets. Right, maybe I'll just bait all these guys with a hammer. Oh, wait! The hammer's got durability. Shit. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. I forgot about that. Oh, just going! Not a clicker already! And this is only the first level and it's meant to be easy. Right, those might have been some generous headshots they gave me there now. What is the button to reload? Because it ain't square. Time to run. Alright, not too bad. Oh! I'm gonna be needing that's why I want to pick Abby. I knew what I was after with that health benefit. Oh, I got a A melee kill too. Oh, can that go away, Willie? Whew. That was kind of intense. You can see this isn't my strength in this game. That's why, though, I felt as though it's not really the right fit of a game mode for a game like this. But maybe some people will enjoy it. I'm just a moany guy. I think I'm moan because I'm just not good at the combat of this game. I don't know why the controls don't work for me. Especially when they're not like a million miles away from Uncharted. Right, what's in the box? What's it time to deliver? Nice. Supplements. Should need them to keep them guns going. You 40 for threats. Okay. So what can I do with these? Heal on melee. So can I make that better? Oh, wait, I don't have it already? I thought that was the whole point of picking her. I'm pretty sure I saw health going up. Let's purchase now. I guess I could upgrade my gun if I find components. Upgrades. Fire rate, not really. Yeah, that seems like a accuracy and recoil. More so accuracy. I need to be hitting headshots here and not just unloading magazines on unsuspecting clickers. Alright, this one has what looks like a boss. And this one is... Ooh, humans are probably going to be monsters. Humans or monsters? Humans or monsters? We'll go with humans because those monsters seem to have known where I was from the get-go. I was hiding behind a box like. Whereas the humans probably won't be able to sniff me out. So I might be able to take them all down, melee style. Whoa! Alright, he's with me. Okay. That's good to know. What's over here? Bottle. I could probably make a Molotov if I can find the cloth.
I know you're out there!
Now, how did he know where I was? They all know where I am. I think. I need this hiding space. I suck more than you do.
Shit.
Probably head.
To our left.
Ugh. Grab. Bait him. Silent takedown. So, there's a minute left in the map and there's 3 guys left running around here. Oh yeah, this bat has a... Where are they seeing me from? I don't know. It looks like there's... Whoa! We may need to knock this difficulty down again. Right, where's that dude gone? Right, I might also need to up the... Just a lot of sway. Oh, there's more coming! Batter up! Oh wait, no, that's the gun counter. I just had to survive. Okay. I didn't get to loot the chest. Dollar bills. Okay. So I've unlocked new characters. Gun skins. I've never been one now who's too fascinated with skins on guns. Except in Call of Duty, the old Call of Duty Modern Warfare days now, where I Couldn't resist no gold camo or whatever it was. Right, got more parts, more supplements, more dollars. Right, what can I upgrade? Improved melee weapon upgrades. I haven't been really upgrading weapons as it is. After killing an enemy with a strike for a short time, your next melee strike will also be a strike. Okay, that's cool. Might just go with that one. So if I can get an unaware enemy. Ooh, so I bring all my materials back with me. That's useful. Now, can I do it with my gun? Fire rate. Stability again. Yeah, I'll go with stability. Because she was swaying like a beast there when I was trying to aim at that dude hiding behind the counter. And I can't afford any more upgrades now, so... Back onto the field. Alright. Into the forest. Nobody with me this time. Speaking of nobody with me, that guy was fairly useless. He didn't do a whole lot of shooting. Melee restores health. Okay. That was the plan all along. But if I can silently take guys down, I'm going to be a winner. Clear each wave. Okay. We're in the rain. Alright, torch off anyway. That's probably part of my problems here. So I'll wait for a wave to come so I can see where they are, and then I'll work around, so I don't expose myself here.
We're coming for you. Damn it.
Of course, they come right where I am. Oh no! Yeah, look, they all know where I am again from the start. Like how? That seems unfair.
What? Not a word.
It's
her!
Of course it's me. This isn't fair. You're cheating.
Don't let her escape!
What do you mean escape? You've known where I want since she spawned. I think this is cheating. Not impressed. Headshot, bitch.
She's out! Move!
Oh! Well, now I'm fucked.
She went in the grass!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hide in the ferns. You grab this bitch. How'd you know I was here? What the fuck? Bitch! How do they keep knowing where I am? Right, need new weapon. Yeah, come on, take it, take that. Whew! And this is annoying. How am I meant to hide when they always know where I am? Well, I need to get out of this little area because I need bullets. Although, wait, you see now, I'm going to run up this way and this is where they're going to spawn. Oh, there's the lockbox. Open it quick! Alright, they're coming down from the north. Which means I'd probably be best hiding down here again. I do sneaky vision. Well, that dude's got notions. Speed of him. See? Do they know where I am again? Right, maybe not. Maybe they can just smell Abby. 3 people. Right, no, they separated now. I can probably sneak up on him. Oh, maybe him. Both of them. He's staying there. I'm gonna get this guy because there's another guy over there. He's gonna make life hard. Yeah, look, he's coming straight for me. Both of them. How do they know I'm here? You fucking bastard. Into the trees. Oh, dodge! Clobber the bastard. Oh, he survived a headshot. Swap a weapon out now. Who left some bullets? Who's whistling at me? Catcalling. Okay, we've got 2 dudes left in this wave. I think the sickle will probably be a better weapon, but the hammer will probably knock some lads out. Right, he's behind there. I don't know where the other guy is though. Oh!
Alright.
Knocked you into last week. Right, I take the smaller weapon. This person's making a lot of noise in there. Right, how do I reload? Quick. What's the reload button? Alright, R2 when you're not aiming.
I'll find you.
I did it a minute ago. I was going, how did it knock over to the other shoulder? You saw nothing about that terrible aim. Am I going to have time to get up there and get that little lockbox? Right, let's just do it. Where is it? You tell me I missed it already. Where's my moolah? Right, they hopefully won't spawn upstairs. I'm pretty safe up here actually now that I think about it. Because they're down on the lower level, so I have a bit of time to run around here now and stalk them from above. Right, I think that's my lockbox there. I could make quite a few bits here. Everything except bullets. So, can I add a knife to my melee weapon? That's where business is at. Yes. Now, turn that into a beast. Well, I can't make anything yet other than health kits, so I need to find a Molotov recipe or something. Sprinting is loud, mirror reveal enemies. At this point now they're so far away. Oh god! See, this is it again! They keep finding me. Can I leap down now on some solid snake stuff here? Oh! Clobbered! That was some fine stuff. In the face. Yes, it took me about 10 minutes to get that aim going. Whoa, who's moving the grass? His spirit. The spirit has transferred into a squirrel! Oh no! Right, did I lose my melee there? Oh no! I'm out of weapons. Oh! What's this mean? Shoot him! Well, that was intense. I'm still bleeding. What do I gotta do? Rip out the arrow. Whew. Yeah, return to the hideout quick now before I have cardiac arrest. Before I go into cardiac arrest. Again, I'm still not happy about the idea that they always know where you are. That ruins the fun of this, I think. If they're always going to know where I am, then give me more means to kick some ass. Give me an advantage. I've got a B rating there. Not bad, considering I thought my performance was fairly lousy. Back to the shed. If I'm like this now, no chance I'm going to beat the bloater boss. Alright, what do we got in there? More supplements, more gun bits. I don't think any of the upgrades that are left for the gun are worth... Hold your horses! Can I buy a better gun? A flamethrower! That's a bit much. Military pistol, trap mine. Meh. It's worth holding on to my coins for that. Something good might come up before the bloater fight. Right, fire rate, nah. Okay, I'll leave this gun as it is. Maybe later on with the coins I'll buy a better gun. And I don't think... Where do I buy a blueprint for a Molotov? Momentum lasts longer. Improve weapon upgrades. Okay, find training manual, so I'll probably find them if I had explored a bit more. Which is easy said when they always know where I am. Well, I'll do this one because I have a buddy with me. And I liked it last time having the help. The assistance was essential. Hunted. Vaulting boosts movement speed. Now, why do I get a bow like he has? Or she has, I can't tell. It's got a monk looking head in. Now, I don't know the levels very well. I say after a while, once you learn the levels, I know they appear at random. This is one dude. Oh, there's two now. I think they're coming from behind me, based on the audio direction. Was that him there? It is. Oh, it's the three of them. Well, two for now. Oh, there's the third. Right, better get this guy quick. Don't you whistle at me. Oh, got away with that one. Just about. Silent but deadly. Are these guys just like replenishing them? Oh, they are. Looks a little slider to when they get replenished.
Don't try.
Well, in that case, wouldn't that be better? I just go off and hide somewhere and do nothing for the rest of the fight, because I don't think there's any reward for taking people out. In which case, I might just go and find this this chest. Why is it so misty? It looked like it was upstairs anyway. So let's figure out how to get upstairs. Or just hang out here for a minute. It doesn't seem like there's any reason not to. Unless there's like coins in those boxes. Whee! Right, there it is. I like this. He's coming for me. Or I'll sit still and I'll just take him out silently. He's doing some... Oh no, look, his other buddy's coming. Hold on, it's 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left. Maybe we can do this. Boom! Encounter complete. And that was less intense than the last one. My heart rate didn't go too wild. And that was a good one. That was quick. No damage. Bait a few lads. S rank. Trophy time. And an A rank. Whatever that. Total run is an A. Okay, on to the next. We're one step closer to a bloater. Yeah, if there's enough stuff lying around, I don't see why I couldn't take on a bloater. They weren't that hard in the main story. You just needed to have enough equipment. Which I don't think I have. Vigilance. Move faster in listen mode. That could be useful. I think that could be useful more than the other thing. Enemies seen in listen mode show up sharper target. Hold on to sense nearby through walls. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that that's going to be more use to me because I am, I don't need to waste my materials on that. Although the materials aren't exactly scarce, so I may as well. Okay, is there anything in the shop today? Lead pipe, health kit, pipe bomb. Ooh, might go for an all pipe bomb. Not for now, but for the bloater fight, they'll definitely be ideal. Okay, mystery encounter. I don't like the sense of the unknown here, but I'll have no choice but to face it. Okay. Assault. Clear each wave. Increased enemy health. Alright. Not desirable, but we'll cope. We'll cope. I need to like channel my old Call of Duty techniques. Try to say tactics and techniques at the same time. Channel them together and just camp. I think camping is camping is ideal unless obviously unless these are fast waves. Oh, it's the tree boys again. Oh, look at that Molotov section right there. I could have thrown a pipe bomb, I suppose. No. No, no. Let's not draw unwanted attention my way. That's some fine off-road and tractor tires. A nice upgrade to this listen system would be if you could identify guys to your left and right. So like peripheral vision. Right, there's a dude coming through this door for sure. Cat calling me. Quick! Grab him!
Shh, quiet. Shut it.
I'll knock you out. His face looked good there, like proper scared. I could just keep waiting here for more and more guys to come. Let this be my little choke point. Right, he is close. Or her. There's another guy coming around the corner any minute. I would have thought now that Abby would be able to choke out people faster than the likes of Ellie. Like the size of those guns, she could like snap necks. Can I slide under here? This is a good hidey spot, isn't it? Who's gonna find me in here? Oh, oh, oh. Back we go. And there's no timer on these. Ah! I'm exposed, I'm vulnerable. I could just shoot him in the head and run. Or could I just rush him, grab him, knock him out, and run away again? Yep. That works. She put a lot of... Oof. He's found the dead bodies. Spreading out is always a tactic that works in the movies.
Quiet.
There's a big dude with a hammer coming. Choke him out quick! Right, there was another guy around here though. Where is the other guy? Oh, he's just giving up. He's just found that body. Alright, guess you can't easily take down the brutes. Right, that dude seems to have saw me.
I'll find you.
You will. But I'm gonna whoop your ass first.
She steadies me.
There's only one guy anyway, so I could shoot him. Let's not waste the bullets until I have to. It'd be nice if there was like a non-stealth... Oh yeah, never mind. I was gonna say a non-stealth option is to wipe guys out quick when you have a bit of free space. But she did it quick there. Alright, well, there's nothing I can build. I have full health. All I can make are med kits. This looks like a nice little campy spot to hang around while let's hope they don't hop over this fence. While I get my bearings. Okay, they're coming this way. So maybe... They're probably going to walk down the main street. Maybe one or two might sneak down this direction. There's one. Oh, that guy's got notions. Right, this ain't gonna work. I want to try and choke this dude out. Not when his little buddy's coming to back him up. Little Navy SEALs. Okay. The other guy's probably gonna follow him, but if I can get him around this corner before someone comes out that door, I'll be okay. I don't know if the bodies that are left behind will alert them from the previous wave. It's no harm pulling her a little bit out of sight. You can't move the dead body. Get the dead body. Right, another guy. He is approaching. Quick, quick, quick. Look, it's coming. There's two of them. Oh, that's a tough neck position. Or they've alerted two of them now. Oh, and they're moving quick. Right, get out of here. Sharpish. I can run around that fan if I need to. Alright, have this. Woo woo! Quick. More juice. Juice for the road. That's a loud ass whistle. Alright, we're good, we're good.
Spread out.
Spread out, good and thin. Oh, mistake!
There she is!
Diana! You...
Let's go, Rex!
Oh. That's a shotgun! Whoo! Good thing I saved the all bullets. This was the rainy day I was waiting for. Right, I need to hide around here just for a minute or two, just to compose myself. Okay, I still have a good few bullets. I think the maximum I was able to carry there a minute ago was 10. Nothing left here from previous dead guys. No. Alright, we got another 5 minions. Oh, bullets ahoy. Alright, 5 is easy to take out. It's not like I'm taking any damage. I'm doing alright, I think. For a guy who's not very good at these games, I had expected to do worse. What's this? Blast powder. Yeah, I could do with a... Oh!
What?
I might be able to pull him behind the fence real quick. Yeah. This healing on kill thing is probably what's saving me, because anytime I do take a little bit of damage, if I do at all, I don't know, I'm kind of getting it back fairly fast. I'm just going to shoot him in the head. Oh, that was it! Only two left. Now I don't know where either of them are. That bullet was a poor decision out of me. It's over here. We pinpointed the targets. I wasn't sure if I shot him or not. Boom! Look at that flawless shooting. Sharpshooter. Wait, before it's over now, can I take some bullets from him? Yeah, loot. That's not scissors. Yeah, so I can carry 16 bullets, so I have 15 now. Which will do. Well, this is it, so bloater time. Let's see if I'm cut out for it. So I have 2 bombs. As long as there's not too many extra guys floating around, the bloater shouldn't be too bad. I hope. Because all I have to do is run from him. Because there's other guys around, like clickers and stuff. That's going to make things hard, and I'm sure there will be. It won't be that easy. It's meant to be a... Well, there was some bloater levels in the main game where you were just put in a really tight spot. Ooh, okay.
Pretty nice barracks, all things considered.
If I can get my hands on like a trip mine or something, because I'm pretty sure I saw one a minute ago and didn't buy it. That's what I need to be doing. Trap mine. Yeah, that's the job. I need this bio. Semi-auto. Why not? So we got 3 trip mine bombs. And let's upgrade this rifle. What can we do to it? We've got a lot of yokes. Machine parts. Stability, magazine, scope. I'd say fire rate and stability here because he's going to rush me and I need to just blast as many bullets into him as I can and then run. Although ammo is going to be an issue, but sure, look, I'll spend the points and see what I can muster on the time. And fire rate. Oh, that's only burst fire. I probably wasted my bullets there. Screw it. Job done anyway. So we got 2 guns. We got pipe bombs, 2 pipe bombs, or whatever the throwable ones were, and then 3 of the trip mines. So as long as he doesn't know where I am to start, I can just set little traps for him. I can't remember if you can detonate your own traps or not. Like, can I just run down a road where I drop traps and... Ah!
Holy shit.
Oh no, the minnows are gonna get... Oh, that little minnow now is gonna cause me grief. Ah! Damn it! Oh, that means I have to do the whole thing again. I was only playing through this to get to the boss. What do I get for winning? Shame. I think I overdid it there. I wish I had a checkpoint. I don't want to have to do the whole thing again. Just test out the theory. But I feel like that gun took a fair bit of damage out of him to begin with. I probably could have gotten by without using explosives. That answers the question that my own explosives can damage me. God damn it. Right, what challenges do we have? Oh yeah, we just do this again. Oh no. That's a challenge to do when you're playing. Let's do a whole new run. Why not see what the new missions are like? I think there's extras. Okay, you can play the guitar. Model viewer. The lost levels. So these levels are meant to be broken. Well, not meant to be broken, but they're incomplete. They might have dodgy textures and bits that don't really work that well. So we'll see what it's like.
You're about to play an unfinished level from The Last of Us Part 2.
The Jackson Party. Time for a sexy party.
The reason we added this section is there are a few sequences, and we picked the 3 of the best ones, that we cut from the game. You know, often we build a game that's much bigger than what ends up being the final product. They were months away from being finished, but we wanted to give you an insight of what it's like when we built the game, because often we have this whole thing constructed and it doesn't have final art or audio or dialogue. And here you get to see the building blocks of what it's like when we first string a bunch of these levels together. This is the intro to the first deleted level, and this one is the roughest of the three. We wanted to show more of how Jackson operates. So this is the festival where Ellie ultimately kisses Dina. This sequence would have come very late in the game as a flashback sequence while you're in the farm with Dina. And we wanted to show what is the rest of Jackson doing, and wanted to put on the stick, make it interactive. So you could see when you're outside, there are all these almost like carnival games that you can play. You could mix drinks, you could play with these kids that are playing a sort of clicker Marco Polo, sit down and listen to conversations. And all the different interactions were first or second pass, very, very early passes. The building blocks are there, but nothing is final. And ultimately, while we were very excited by this sequence, it's pretty fun and lighthearted. It just slowed things too much as we're barreling towards the end of the story at this point. So again, reminder, rough, missing audio, missing animation, missing gameplay tweaks, missing dialogue, but pretty representative of what it would have been. So enjoy.
So this was a bit, I think, when it started, the start of the game, because that's how Ellie and Joel had a fight. Because Joel punched somebody. It does feel funny. The camera does anyway. Alright. Let's do this! Wearing minimal clothing for what appears to be a full day.
This level was going to transition us to farm. We would go all the way through to the dance, where Ellie and Dina share their first kiss. Then we would play through farm, and when Ellie plays the guitar at night, she would remember the Seth incident. So, the opening for this was a little tricky. We needed it to match at least a little what you might expect emotionally coming from prior beats, because we were already purposefully disorienting you in time and space. Remember, you just came from this huge fight. To jump straight into it would have been a little too jarring. After some back and forth, we rooted it in Ellie's nerves, calling back to her hands shaking in the theater. But this time, for a much more innocuous reason we'll find out later. Something we really wanted to do was highlight the way their lives had turned upside down since she went down this path. We had this idea of recontextualizing all of our usual gameplay mechanics that were designed for really violent ends. The workbench, door bashes, throwable weapons, and even the infected, which is my personal favorite. Peppered throughout the level are moments of levity or shared history, all the while seeing how happy and mundane they all were before her huge revenge odyssey.
Do I get a trophy? Reset him, I want another go. I wasn't practicing hard enough that time. It is crazy to see the game looking like this, though.
It is not a festival without one of these throwing games. This one, of course, uses our throwable system where you're often chucking explosive things or stunning things, but for a more wholesome purpose, although some people take this game really seriously.
Clicker.
A fun aspect of this is if you did well, you could win a toy here. Ellie would place it in her pocket. If you had done this, you'd find the toy with JJ, the baby, later back at the farm. When we cut this, the toy made it through anyway because it was so cute. It is the same one you see on the tractor at the farm.
Catch the clicker. Elephant. Oh, now I leave the clicker. I want to play with him.
This is one of my favorite sections because I think that it achieves both the slice of life aspect of Jackson while also being a stark reminder of how dark the world that they live in really, really is. To attract attention and curiosity, one of the kids was supposed to make this adorable, messed up little clicker impression, and the others would giggle. We tried a version where if you got close enough, the kid might try and follow you a little before turning back. Since clickers are blind and move by echolocation, for this game of messed up tag, Ellie must close her eyes and listen for when the children give themselves away. The thought
so that would have been
that
a cool game to put in the start of the game instead of that stupid snowball
fight.
fight.
With the dangers of clickers and runners, and all those lessons would embed themselves in the games that they play.
Smoking weed.
When the festival got cut, they tried to preserve this moment and move it to the front of the game where the snowball fight is, as a tutorial. However, being in the headspace of a clicker doesn't really teach you how to deal with them. Eventually, it evolved, and they instead made the snowball fight, which was, I think, way more effective. For me, it's character illuminating that not only does Ellie know this game, she plays along. There's a familiarity with the kids that's really nice to see.
That's pretty cool.
Especially because it's such a difference from the Ellie we see
Extra
later.
cool because it was my first
who has
thought.
a sort of
Yes,
hollow
hammer game.
normalcy that she's trying to get with JJ, but kind of fails.
That was full strength. No, didn't get the bell. Give me another go. The old hand over that hammer is looking rough and raw. Nuts! Alright, no more second go for me. Only got one go of all the carnival games. Slip them bottles again. I wanna have another go at that. Face painting. Make me a cat. Oh, yes, so they didn't record the dialogue. The actual words they're saying. It's fine, this does the job. Oh, but yeah, I guess they haven't completed it. Oh well. That achieved nothing.
The makeup artist is pretty simple. It's one of those little in-game scenes we peppered in to make it feel like Ellie had roots in the town. Hallie, our writer, mentioned that in her mind, an ex-girlfriend of Ellie's tattooed her arm to cover up her scar. So we figured this might be the only time you get to see that. We wanted to hint at it and allude to it and make it feel like there had been so much more that had been happening and so much more that Ellie threw away.
Right,
we use our workbench a lot to make a lot of things that kill and maim and hurt people. Here, we had the silly idea of using the same feel, harkening back to the same animations, using the exact same UI to instead fix a drink. Like the workbench, you could pick your base,
this
and
is
then you could add
stuff. But this would have happened so late in the game
at the
anyway.
time, we had some different reactions from Ellie
Who's this?
based on how strong you chose to make the drink. Something we wanted to prototype, though, before it got cut, was picking up some ingredients around to add, like a lime or maybe a bottle of someone's favorite whiskey or salt.
Ooh, close the door behind me now. Cue the sexy music. Well, that's it. There is no kiss built into it yet. Ellie is swept into the Seattle sewer system. Now, I don't remember what happened in Seattle. It's been a long time since I played this game. Seattle sewers.
In this second deleted level, which is an extended sequence of the sewers in Seattle, this comes on the heels of where Ellie goes into a building and she survives an attack by stalkers and gets thrown out of a window and gets swept away by the current. And then we cut this section that used to be there in the final game. Now you will get to play it. So this was a way to get a bit more interesting puzzles, interesting traversal, figure out how Ellie can navigate the sewers with the fighting current. Ultimately, with a lot of these levels and these sequences, the reason why we cut them were for pacing purposes. But here it is for you in this very kind of raw form that part of it will feel finished, parts of it will feel like assets are missing as far as audio, animation won't be final, but it's a glimpse into what a game looks like when it's months away from finishing. Enjoy.
Alrighty then. Guys. It's already off to a strong pace and start. He ain't letting go. It's not a clicker though, it looks like it's, I forget what these ones are. I see a boob. Rainwater's high speed. Be a good swimmer. Stay in the middle. Middle safe. It looks like it's got more assets. Oh yeah, that was a weird transition. It's got more assets than the initial picture made it appear to have.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, how am I meant to fight this current? Oh yeah, here probably. Wait, they did allude to a ladder over here. I guess that's side with the yellow isn't where I'm going.
Okay.
We got our first bit of commentary.
Where the hell am I?
The ladder acts as an immediate goal for the player, but being able to climb out is not going to be so easy. To keep levels interesting and engaging, we alternate between positive and negative values the player experiences. Here, it's a positive to have found a ladder, but then a negative to discover it's not the solution. But then another positive to identify the next short-term goal of the doorway. By alternating between these opposing values, we give players what they expect, but not how they expect it.
Okay. The yellow should have been the clue all along.
This level, internally known as Find Nora, was quite long in duration as we had to make Ellie traverse a far distance to the opposite side of downtown Seattle. The sewer section was originally longer than what we released the game with, approximately 10 minutes more. This was one of the few areas of the game that used water flow as part of a traversal puzzle. The player has to go upstream to use
tricky.
the current to get to the platform to reach the other side. We mostly cut this mechanic game-wide, however it remained in essence in the section swimming to the aquarium as Ellie when you were avoiding the waves.
We've all got bits and bobs in here and everything. Alright, so this is going to be another jump
When
across.
players reach the doorway and enter into the room, they're faced with a dead end. The real reason for this dead end room is that on the reversal when exiting back out of the doorway, players are faced with a route onwards. A pipe that they'd not been able to see when they were swept past it on the way in, and something that was hidden from view when on the side platforms. The intention here being that the only option is to go off the standard path in order to search for it. We slowly introduce the player to consider climbing into smaller pipes and crouching in these tight spaces.
Just keep
This
going
is
up
to slowly
and out.
build up to and encourage the player to climb into such a small pipe that they'd have to be crawling on their stomach, which is something that the player previously may not have recognised as a playable space, let alone the desired route they need to take.
I only know about the climbing now because of getting out of here is triggering claustrophobia.
We added a tiny space just to reward the player's exploration with a pick-up item, and we made sure it was something that made sense that you'd find in this area. A canister and all the garbage that had been washed into the sewers from the surface. We loved the idea of making Ellie prone through a tiny dirty pipe in order to get out, as it was a great opportunity to use our prone mechanic.
Shit, Ellie.
The unique camera setup was created to support crawling in these pipes, as the standard prone camera is much higher above the player. We also created custom collision in order for Ellie to manoeuvre in these tight spaces easily. Initially, the oblong collision capsule around her character caused issues crawling around corners. We put extra effort into the custom corner collision, so the movement experience is as smooth as the main game.
Crazy to think they put all that effort in.
In order for the
Had this
player to
stuff
feel
cut.
cramped, claustrophobic and desperate, we'd been enforcing the traversal mechanics that allow for a tight environment which promote these feelings. We introduced the use of the squeeze through so that we can keep the player feeling enclosed and tight, but without repeating the same geometry. Here we change from low ceilings with wider walls to high ceilings and tight walls to change up the spatial pacing and keep the level from repeating itself.
This will be a really shitty place to die.
Yeah, it seems pretty cool. The water stuff felt a little clunky, but I'd imagine with some polish it would have been fine. But yeah, it seems... I always find it
Originally,
crazy
we
to
had
hear
the
this stuff
water
get
line
cut.
much higher here, so players had to swim through this tight tunnel. However, from watching user test feedback, it was occasionally causing people to discount the route entirely and turn back on themselves. So to avoid any risk of this happening in the final game, we present a lower water level so the tunnel is easy to see and commit to using. Although this isn't as impactful without the prone swim, it's the better decision as it means a smoother experience for the player with no backtracking frustration.
That's another aspect you don't think about. That they have to keep letting people playtest a broken game to see what they do wrong. Right, we've got lots of clicker jizz around here now. There's the face. I see the face. He's gonna come to life. Don't go! Give me a kiss. Oh, it's Joel. That was spooky. Right, on we go. Down further in. Oh, we're slipping on. And we're back into the water. Alright. We are not back to square one, but we are somewhere else. We got a little developer
For the final
commentary here.
section, we eventually opened you out into a wider area as you traverse through such tight spaces leading up to this. So changing the environmental pacing makes it begin to feel like we're coming to the end of Ellie's ordeal. An earlier iteration used the current that we'd shown at the start for a slightly tougher traversal puzzle to conclude the sewers. The ladder was clearly visible from most of the area, but the player was faced with a fast-flowing torrent of water they couldn't cross. If the player attempted to jump into the water, they were not able to swim across the ladder due to the water's speed. So instead, they had to traverse the pipe running along the top of the space in order to get across the water.
Alright, well now what? There is no fast flowing water around here. It's broken! This seemed like the obvious way to go. Oh, back into the water. Maybe we can jump up on top of this box. Oh, bingo! Oh, there is the pipe there. We've achieved success.
Using this pipe was retained in the iteration we're shipped with, as it's the last of the extreme methods Ellie has to undergo in order to escape the sewers, and what she will go through in her pursuit of revenge.
I wouldn't say this sewer looks rough already. This seems way more complete than the last level.
The last ladder climb is quite lengthy, and although we could have trimmed it down to a shorter climb, we liked how this last segment of the journey built anticipation for whether there was success at the top or not after all you've been through. Ultimately, the ladder exits out into the subway station, which is how it connects in the final game. Ellie then has to find her way to the hospital from here, crossing paths with the scars for the first time.
Yeah, waiting for someone to stomp down on her now. And that's it. Level completo. Alright, that's 2. 2 out of 3. Last one's the hunt. What are we hunting here? Abby. Yes, the bad feelings about the ending. So there's no point in spoiling it now since I haven't been dumping spoilers out.
For this third and final deleted level, what we call the boar hunt sequence, this was a sequence pretty late in the game. It was right after the whole Seattle Abby sequence where Abby spares Ellie. And then we wanted to come back into Ellie's story, but keep it a bit mysterious of how much time has passed, where is Ellie now? So we're coming in on Ellie, and she's following a trail of blood. And we wanted to mirror, in a way, the deer hunt sequence from the first game, but this time do it with a boar. And there's something with Ellie that now she can't let go of this violence. She's pursuing it, even against this innocent animal. This was another opportunity to show how the violence that Ellie has experienced, the violence that she witnessed being afflicted onto Joel, is still sticking with her, and she's still experiencing these PTSD moments. This was a sequence that was pretty far along and was cut pretty late in production. Parts of it are still really rough, but the gameplay, the building blocks were all there. I think you'll have fun to see, like, again, a rough, unfinished sequence that you can play. You can see all the way to the end, and including a cinematic that we end up cutting. And the remnants of the sequence ended up being mentioned in Ellie's journal. So this part of the story that we developed still made its way into the game as kind of optional stuff that you could read about, but here you get to experience it. So as a reminder, this is pretty rough, months away from being finished, but you get to see it now.
So I wonder what goes on. Like, as he said, the first one was going to be very rough too. It wasn't that bad. I guess what the definition of rough is compared to how...
So the boar hunt was one of the hardest levels for me to work on. It was a huge challenge with the systems that we had, and we kept trying, but it never felt quite right. Originally, the level happened after the Jackson Festival, which also got cut, but before Farm. Once the festival got cut, it became the prologue to Farm. The intended experience is that we jump forward in time after the fight with Abby in the theater. We don't know where Dina is. We likely assume she's dead because she was just bleeding out. Ellie is alone. Her hair is short. So maybe this is the future or the present. And she's hunting. In early iterations of the fight, it was more arena-like. The player slowly whittles down the boar's health. Ellie gets more visceral and more vicious. We get a little worried about her. As the boar gets weaker, more panicked, more feral, and we start feeling sympathetic to the boar was the hope.
Well, I already felt
all of these iterations, especially of these wider areas, it required custom AI and scripting to make sure it continued to feel organic as an animal, but we really needed it to do specific stuff. It needed to be able to close distances really, really quickly. It needed to charge to attack, but we wanted the feeling of hunting, so we needed to track it down from afar.
Cool
And we
looking
also
level,
needed
though.
to discourage the player from attacking the boar when it's that close, or it would kind of turn into this melee kerfuffle. How do we do this in our world while keeping the boar believable?
So she's already outlined a bucket of complications that make it
We
obvious
must
why
have
they
gone
cut
through
it.
5 or 6 iterations of the boar fight and all, and every single time it changed pretty drastically. We split it into clear phases, where one was like all long range. We tried another where you're getting close and you get the jump on it, quite literally, you're jumping off of a rock to attack it. And then finally, we tried a bunch where you almost sort of go around a bunch of trailers and try and wrestle it. We uncovered after some time that taking down a boar over several phases felt very laborious and a little dramatic. It was comically long. It felt too boss-like, a little too gamey. We decided to cut the first few phases, and we opted for a cold open after the boar had already been hurt off screen. So that allowed us to focus on feeling like we're closing in on prey and to introduce the boar when it was at its most dangerous. Already hurt, already feral, much too close for comfort. And so the thinking was it would bring us more into Ellie's mindset. Is this really hunting for food, or is she hunting for something? The gas station was built to highlight the boar's destructiveness. Since it's cramped, the boar feels larger. We also feel trapped with it, though perhaps it's trapped with us. When it charges, it gets to us quickly, so we must be on our toes. This made it more aligned with Ellie's sort of hunting for trouble mindset. Listening became more important, as well as moving around slowly so it didn't hear you. Could you spot it before it saw or heard you? And could you get a shot off quickly enough so you could dodge out of the way? Or is the shot worth the cost after? It feels like a gamble. By the end of the fight, everything would likely be in shambles. The boar would burst through the back, and Ellie would follow it and finally enact revenge.
That's my stink trail. So they ditched the whole big fight just to have a little one at the end that maybe felt more intense and less like a boss battle. Oh. Yeah, I'm feeling bad already. I just think I don't like killing the animals when I don't have to. He's innocent. And especially his eye in that painting a while ago. Pulled the old heartstrings on me. Right, so
the boar kill was supposed to be anything but glorious. With the boar whimpering at the back of the gas station after Ellie's relentless hunt. After this, hearing the drone that we kind of come to associate with Ellie's trauma.
I don't want to have to kill him. He just minding his own business. She wants to do it brutal. She wants to feel the blood. She's making Jurassic Park sounds. Oh, she's gonna have a meltdown now. She can't deal with stress. We'll put him out of his suffering. If we're not gonna eat him. He'll probably be heavy. We don't know. Does she kill him or not? That's the 3 last levels. Well, you got some concept art. I think that's probably... Actually, no, it wouldn't be. Behind the scenes. Commentary. The extras. Few records from your speedrun. Best time to save for each difficulty. Model viewer, yeah. Oh, what have I done? Well, you can make her look different. At least as part of the... Yeah. I wouldn't mind playing the game as Astronaut Eddie. Or Hippie Eddie. Scruffy Eddie. Different skins for the guns. Need something ridiculous. No. What do we got for Abby? And dress her up a little more clown-like. That was the outfit she had on the start. Ooh! That's a cool one. Mostly those t-shirts. The Getaway. That's a weird Easter egg. Did Naughty Dog have something to do with that game? Or are they just putting some old classic PlayStation franchises? Skip back out, so Alright, well, I think that explores the vast majority of the new content that came with the remastered version. If you think it's worth a tenner, you can splash out for yourself. But I think that's all there really is to show, because I ain't going back playing the whole story. And let's be fair, I'm too shy to be doing no return. That's all for now. Talk to you later.